I'm racking up like a cowboy. I hit that bank like a cowboy. Mask on my face like a cowboy. I'm taking off like a cowboy. 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 I get that money like a cowboy. I push that weight like a cowboy. I wrangle cattle like a cowboy. I ride that saddle like a cowboy. Man, I do it, it's all I do. I'm like a wrangler, like I said, man, I got 6 bullets in the chamber. Meet me on the main street, we can have a deal. Take 10 steps, maybe 20 you down, fool. I'm riding horses fucking all day. Won a competition, so you know I get my pay. Everybody in the crowd is crazy. Talking about me because I dress clean. Talking about me because I dress rugged. I hit that bank like a cowboy. Mask on my face like a cowboy. I'm taking off like a cowboy. 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 I'm racking up like a cowboy. Gonna hit the bank like a cowboy. Mask on my face like a cowboy. I'm taking off like a cowboy. 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 Like a cowboy.
You know I think that shit is dope.
I ride that horse like a cowboy. I let it go, bang, anyway or any noise. I get that money cause I got it clean. Got many partners here on my team. Don't try to fool me on the bet. Don't try to trick me, play me on these cards. I'm in the West Saloon on the piano. Yeah, pass me my drink. And I don't care, cause I'm cowboy. I got these boots like this cowboy. I look real rough like a cowboy. I am real tough like a cowboy. I'm racking up like a cowboy. I hit that bank like a cowboy. Mask on my face like a cowboy. I'm taking off like a cowboy. 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 Like a cowboy.
What's up? What's up? AD is in the spot. AD in the building. What's good? I'm finna light up one real quick. And I'm finna talk about this with y'all. What up, Cracker D? Cracker D, you got me in here. You got me in here cracking up with some of the stuff you've been saying. Pack my bag like a cowboy. Like a cowboy. Eat my lunch like a cowboy. That shit funny. Cook my grits like a cowboy. It's so many different things you could do with that. But thanks, though. Oh, you said that song is good, dude. Yeah, I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs that I made. Y'all know I made shit. I got, when I say I got like 200 songs, I am not joking to anybody. If I didn't stop the way I did, I'll probably have way more. And but the crazy part is I've been thinking about getting back into the music. And one of my favorite beat makers and who was really helping me out is back now. So I'm very happy and excited about that because this dude been going for like years and now he's back. So man, I'll be coming with some whole new stuff. He said it's gonna be in my head all day. Oh, that's how you know it's good too. That's how it was with that beat I was listening to earlier because he had sent me one of these beats to check out and I listened to it and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. And then once I was done listening to it, I was like, yeah, it's stuck in my head. I'm like, because I was like, man, I could work with that. Like DJ Quick, I could work with that. Yeah, man. You said stop and spell some letters. Yeah, man. Today, that's what I want to talk about with you guys today. Something a little different. Now, I done touched on this topic a little bit before, but this one I'm gonna go in more detail this time though. And that's about all these damn game shows. Yo, it is literally, this has got to be the most game shows I've ever seen. Like at once. Like not only do you got all the old game shows still around, like Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, shit, even Price is Right, all of that still going on for years. But now you got a whole new slew of game shows. Like there are some that been out for only 2 or 3 years and they're still here and they're making more. They're making more. So you got to ask yourself this question. Why all of a sudden this game show is becoming more relevant and popular now? I mean, they've been out. Game shows been out since TV, really. So why now are they here and they're study making new ones? Like even some of these competitive shows or so-called reality shows, even they're like really like they're like game shows. Like for example, like with like Hell's Kitchen and even shows like that. Like look at Gordon Ramsay. This dude got 2 new shows coming out this month. On top of the many shows that he already got. And it just tells you something. It's kind of like a game show. Even when it comes to Master Chef and all of that, it's really like a game show because you're competing against other people for a prize. But they just throw the little reality TV aspect on it. Cracker D say, I play guitar and piano, Holmes. I bet we could make at least one great song. Oh, I bet you we could. I like guitar and I like pianos as well. Piano is something I always wish I could play. I remember I used to mess around with the organ back in the day, but I love pianos. One of my favorite instruments. Cracker D said, game shows, they want everyone focused on meaningless shit while they steal the planet. Y'all, true. Man, I definitely see why, and I'm finna explain, but that's a part of it too. Like real talk, Cracker D, what you said is a part of it. I mean, it's just so many coming out. The 1% Club, Shazam new season coming out. A new stupid show with balls knocking you off the wall. Just all of these new game shows. The one with all the squares and the people got to stand in the squares. It's like I ain't never seen this. Like back in the day, we would actually not see this as much. Now you got game shows coming on all damn day, all day. You don't even got to go to the game show channel. Yeah, piano is cool. But the reason why I say they're doing this is for a lot of little different reasons. One of the main things about these game shows is that they're not really a fair competition. They're not really showing real fair competition. Everything is clearly scripted, right? And it's stereotypical. Like it don't matter which game show you watch. It's more based on stereotypes than it really is about really anything to do with competition. It seems like people win and lose based off of what they look like or how old they are or stuff like that. Then what really matters, are you really good or not? And I've been seeing this more and more and more. And it's to really trick people's minds. It's make you think that these people act a certain way whenever you see them. And then also to make you think that this is real competition, like these people are really winning on their own accord, when it's not. All of this stuff is scripted. You could clearly tell the game shows are scripted. And that's what makes it so bad too. Like you got mugs watching this thinking people really winning this money and really are good at what they're doing, when they're already knowing the answers and who's going to do what before it goes to it. Even in shows like Wheel of Fortune, they know exactly what that wheel is going to spin on. Trust me. I mean, just think about it, right? Game shows been going on for a long time, right? But don't we think people should be a lot richer than this? Like, come on, y'all got all these different game shows going on at once, handing out all kinds of money that the average person do not see. Don't y'all think we should be? Don't you think we should see more rich people running around here? It's mighty strange that it's mighty strange that everything is on the decline now when it comes to jobs and the economy. But all these people are winning. Yeah, you win $250,000, but you don't never really see these people or know these people. Or y'all got people winning multiple game shows every week. That should raise things, but it's not. Which shows you that they're probably not even paying these people as much as what they're saying that they're paying them. I bet you the hosts get paid more than the winners. I bet you the host checks be banging, but the winners, here, you just made $500 just to play a role or a stereotype. And that's why it's becoming more popular now, because it's a way, because people like competition. People like to see people compete. But so that just gives you more attention, especially when you add drama into it. But let's fake it and let's make people act and do certain things so people will think certain things about them based on who they are. And that's what it's about. And that's why all these shows keep coming out. So when you watch it, you think, oh, well, this person, yeah, he lost because of this and he said this. Like, y'all know damn well I can go in high detail when it comes to these shows. Some of these shows I really watch, like Heavenly, so I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't find them to be the best, but I really just be watching them just to predict who wins, because I be pretty good at predicting who's going to be the winner based off who the person is, not how good they are. No, that is not what game shows is about. And another reason why I think game shows is becoming so relevant, and you got to think it really messes with people's minds, especially the younger crowd and the younger audience. They will really see this stuff and believe it and think like, oh, well, I can get on there and win too, or think, oh, well, those type of people are just that's what it's about. Like I said, all these shows are scripted. Come on, they'll literally have the same type of people doing the same stuff. It'll just be a different person. It'll just be a different show, but it'll be the same shit. It reminds me of wrestling. I mean, it goes a lot deeper than what I'm saying, because this stuff really is connected to a lot of other things. But another big reason why is because, like I was saying earlier, you got things going down, right? Jobs going down, homes going down, economy going down. Country is falling apart, clearly. So let's add in this whole gambling aspect. It's just like when you look at a lot of neighborhoods that be messed up nowadays, right? A lot of neighborhoods that you see that be jacked up, that that need help. Why is it like 4 or 5 slot places in there? Why is there a casino right down the street? But these are places that need better jobs and better income, but you're filling them up with places where you can gamble. You already got the lottery out here. And when I look at these game shows, I kind of look at it the same way. Like it's like another form of gambling, you know? Cracker D said, I heard Tiger Woods' success is due to them using magnets on the course and balls. Also, I heard all sports are rigged. Not that crazy knowing what we all know now. I mean, to be honest, that's what turned me off about sports. I used to be a huge sports fan growing up, but then once I found out that it wasn't really a real competition, that's why I started watching it. I learned that years ago. And yes, they do be using some technology to adjust stuff. You could clear as they tell when you watch. That's why it's always the same people, just like in sports. Don't it always be like the same people winning? Don't it always be like the same people making it? Don't the weirdest stuff be happening? And just like in sports, it be stereotypical as hell based on who a person is and what they look like, or is how they most likely get treated or what position they play. It's the same shit. And it's just sad because this is proof that they don't want y'all understanding what real competition is. Because when you have real competition, it helps you to get better. This is why I like the card community, because it's real competitive, real competition. That isn't that. And then you got to think about it. And what really should irk people is think about it. You got people out here who work in real jobs that can't even make a quarter of what people who ride the bench make. And you're telling me, that the games are already known ahead of time. Like, but that's why I like wrestling, because at least wrestling is scripted. At least you know that. I mean, but let's not forget, wrestling used to do the same thing back in the day. Didn't they used to say they were real too? See? Now look today. Now everybody knows that it's not. Just like these scripted ass shows. How in the world this show is real? But you, like in Family Feud, this show is real, but all the questions are based on gender and race and sex and stupid stuff, just to make you think this is what people think, instead of really being the competition. How is this show real? But every time when the family members come out, they both do these weird, scripted, stupid ass gestures that nobody would ever do, that no one would ever do. I know y'all be seeing that, right? When you watch Family Feud, do they not come out and do the most weirdest scripted gestures to one another before they hit the damn buzzer? It's totally scripted. Cracker D said the news is written well in advance. Basically, everything is fake and controlled by the elites. Pretty much. I mean, pretty much so. Notice that the news be extremely repetitive as well. Cracker D said magnetic gloves to catch the footballs. Yep. I mean, I've seen the technology of that. I mean, you could easily go look that up too. There's definitely technology where magnets are in them. You can't say they've even shown it to us. Cracker D said, "Yep, AD wrestling is the best example." Like, that's why in football sometimes you see those crazy one-handed catches, man, and they be crazy, right? Not saying you can't catch a football with one hand, but it do be shocking when you see them. You said politics is WWE. Yep, politics is WWE. Cracker D said Trump versus Biden, red versus blue, and we all know who's gonna win this next election, right? I mean, this next election is pretty obvious. It reminds me of wrestling, where it's finna be a long, drawn out fight, right? Just like wrestling today. It's finna be a long, drawn out fight where you already know who the winner is gonna be. Like, we all know Trump is finna be the president. I mean, they already gave us the predictive programming about what the future is gonna be, but people still ain't caught on yet. He has a second term. And that is definitely coming. So people need to get ready for that. Because I remember 2016 through 2020. You said Trump just had 100,000 people at a rally, see? And they've been talking about him more and more and more, right? Like, the more they talk about him, it shows you that he is going to be next. He's definitely going to be next. But back to the game shows, though. Like, I feel like it's another form of gambling too. Instead of, showing people working hard and making their money off hard work and stuff like that, instead you can win big. You can go on here and win big. It's just like gambling. You can go spend this money and maybe you might win something. It's just not adding up. I mean, even in a lot of these shows, even the runner-ups make a good amount of money. So if anything, people should just be getting richer and richer. But that's one thing I noticed too. They start filling the game shows up with celebrities. And remember, game shows used to never be like that. Never, right? Never. Now, all of a sudden, you're getting celebrities on game shows who are already rich. And then they tell you, oh, well, they're going for a charity. Yeah, okay. Cracker D said, remember Monster Garage? That's what I used to do for work for years. Nah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. It sounds a little familiar. Mighty Ryu, he said, sup, it's been a while. How are you? I'm doing good. What's going on, Mighty Ryu? What's happening, man? Just sitting here talking about these wild game shows. Because just like a neighborhood, just like these neighborhoods, when a neighborhood is jacked up, I swear they just fill them up with slot places. It's like they, instead of filling them with real jobs, they want you to think you can hit big, win big, which is just going to bring your community further down, further down. That's all it's going to do. Just like thinking you can go on a game show. I've seen it. There's videos on YouTube right now where people have come out and told it and said it like, yeah, I came on the show. I thought it was going to be this, but they told me to do this. And certain things I did do just got edited out and didn't show. And that's how you know these shows are scripted too, because you can clear as day tell that they're highly edited. I mean, highly edited. Even when it comes to certain reactions and stuff, you could tell it be really at different moments and times than when the stuff actually really did happen. Cracker D said it was on Discovery Channel with Jesse James. It was welding and torching cars. Oh, see, I ain't really watched Discovery. It's been a long time since I watched that. But that sounds cool. I like stuff like that, though. Welding, building anything is very interesting to me. So that's cool. And definitely I know a cool skill to have. Mighty Ryu said, just chilling, got back home from walking around the neighborhood. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's good exercise. I still take nice walks to this day. I need to get a new bike. I would love to get a new bike, man, just to ride and get some exercise. But I definitely do take my strolls from time to time. And especially when the weather is good. The weather, man, like today is a wonderful day outside. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. Because the summertime is cool. I mean, it's cool, but honestly, I don't like the summer like that. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't like the summer. It's cool that you can get out and do a lot in the summer compared to the winter, but I just don't like all of that heat. All of that heat just really bothers me. I could deal with it, but I like being comfortable. Cracker D said, I'm building stuff right now. I would like to send you pics. Oh, I'm trying to think, how can you send me? See, I ain't been on Discord. I need to get my Discord back on and popping, man. I ain't been on there in so long. I know on Discord, they'll probably be like, hey, where the hell you been? Check your username. Check your emails. Because if I need to get my Discord back popping. You use Discord, Cracker D? Because that's a good way to contact me or talk. I used to talk to a lot of people on Discord. A lot of people on Discord, but I ain't been on there in months. It's literally been months. Cracker D said, I was thinking earlier that the temp was perfect today. I hate that heat too. I don't use air conditioning. Man, boy, I can't stand that heat as well. It is just, and like I can deal with 80s, but even a little bit close to 90. But like it's like every summer we always get a heat wave out here. Every summer we get a nasty heat wave that'll last for days, sometimes even a week or so. Mighty Ryu said, I haven't been on there for months now. Yeah, it's been months for me, man. I remember the days going on Discord and then seeing all the group chats and seeing all the memes and stuff being posted. And it used to be wild, but I kind of started like lacking time for that because that takes time too, having to go in there and check that. And most of us, we use multiple things, just like YouTube. Most of us got a lot of different shit. Plus our real world, but I was thinking about getting that back up, especially if I get the music stuff back going. You said you would set one up. I need to go fix mine. When I get some time today, I'm gonna try to go fix mine. Cracker D said, yeah, we got weeks of heat. Yeah, heat waves be just, I remember one time, this was probably about 3 years ago. I think this was about 3 years ago, maybe a little bit longer, but it was a nasty heat wave that came out here and even the power went out. And I remember the power was out for multiple days, man. With heat, man, you couldn't even get no ice. It was crazy when you went up in stores, man. And certain businesses, they was trying their best. They were trying their best to keep their business going. They really were. But I'm just tired of the game shows. I mean, it's just so unnecessary, and everybody acts so stereotypical. It just lets you know it's not real competition, and that is not really fair, really at all. Like they be like the same type of winners, the same people be making the same mistakes. Again, the questions and the answers are just becoming dumber and dumber. All of these Are these people really winning this money? They're probably not, because why is homelessness going up? Right? Why is homelessness clearly going up? But we're supposed to think that these people are winning thousands and thousands of dollars on a weekly basis with all of this. Nah, y'all are actors. Y'all are paid actors. It's like they don't even want to entertain us no more. That's why everything is getting remade and to fit an agenda. They don't want to even really entertain us no more. They feel like they already got us. So now let's just put a whole bunch of gambling shows up that's built off stereotypes and are clearly scripted, clearly not real. Clearly, this is not a real competition. Clearly, they are scripted and edited like actual real TV shows are scripted and edited. Like I said, I only watch some of them just for the predictions. Just so I can be like, I knew that person was going to win. I knew it. Some of these shows, I could watch it from the first episode, especially when they get dragged out through a season. And a lot of times I be knowing who's going to win just based off name, character, where they're from, sex, gender, race. You just apply all of those and you'll figure it out, because they do the same repetitive stuff over and over and over again. Mighty Ryu said, it's just been raining over here for weeks. It stopped yesterday. Yeah, it was raining yesterday or the day before. We had a long rain. I like when it rains though, but weeks, oh gosh, that's too long to be raining. Cracker D said, bro, it was 110 here for a week once. Now that's terrible. Now that's terrible. Oh my gosh. That's the type of weather that'll mess your car up. Cracker D said, what you sipping, AD? Coffee. I know it's early. It's still early. I know I don't do streams this early, but I was like, let me do one early, because at nighttime, I guess it'd be kind of late. Sometimes people don't really be there because it's late and they got stuff to do. Cracker D said, the end of empires brings decadence. Have you seen Hunger Games? That's where we are at. Yeah, I've heard people say that same reference. I've heard people say that same thing, like what's going on today is like the Hunger Games. I got Hunger Games on Blu-ray. I got it. It's in here somewhere, or it's in the other room, but I never watched it. Maybe I need to watch that Blu-ray, because I definitely got it. Mighty Ryu said, oh, they going to make another Ben 10 live action, but it's going by when he was a kid. Really? Now that's a show I have not seen in so long. I remember the video games. Oh man. Yeah, it's like where's the real entertainment? It's definitely fading and it's definitely going down. I feel like that even when it comes to like music or like with the rap. You see nowadays, in order to be relevant, like in rap, you got to be beefing somebody. It ain't like it's not real entertainment no more. It used to be real entertainment where you were liked because you were really good and you were versatile or you were unique. Now, I got to be fighting somebody or talking mess about someone to become relevant. Ain't that ridiculous? Cracker D said the celebs at the Met Gala acting like the Elise and Hunger Games, so out of touch and weak and pathetic. Damn. See, I didn't see them at the Met Gala. They always talk about it, but I ain't see it the last one. What's up, Drea? Hey, y'all, just stopping through. What up? Drea in the house. What's good? Right, we in here chopping it up early. I'm in here. I still got my coffee. We up in here. But I feel like that too. Like even with the music, like dang, now I gotta be. It's kind of like what it is like up in these YouTube streets, right? Like even in the YouTube streets, it's like that too. It's like if you ain't beefing nobody, or if you ain't fighting nobody, or if you ain't talking about nobody, it's gonna be much harder for you to make it unless you really, really, really got something going on or had some type of connection or something. It's sad. And again, where is the entertainment? Even that isn't really entertaining, especially if it's just the same old stuff over and over again. It's not really that enjoyable. Like we need more things to make us laugh and be cool about. Now all these scripted game shows taking up all the TV time spots. Damn, look at all these spots taken up every day by these game shows. Dang, man, we could be watching something way better. Way better. Cracker D said Jared Leto walking around with a fake Jared Leto head on a platter at the gala. What a freak. I did not see that. A fake head. What? I didn't see that. What's up, Raven? Raven said they have Celebrity Family Feud on BET. LOL. I never watched it. Yup. Yeah, I've seen that. And honestly, the celebrity ones are worse than the ones with the real people on it. Because it's really just, oh, I act like this, talk like this, do this, and joke. I mean, Steve Harvey has got to be one of the most corniest comedians I've ever seen and heard. I swear the only thing I like from Steve Harvey is his TV show he had back in the day. Mighty Reeves said true. Cracker D said Raven in the house. I mean, Steve Harvey, like the dude is not funny at all. He's corny. He's goofy. It's just a goofball. I mean, even when I watch Kings of Comedy, I always felt like Steve Harvey was the odd one out. I swear, like I could fuck with Bernie Mac. I could fuck with D.L. Hughley. I could fuck with Cedric the Entertainer. I find all of them to be good. But when it comes to Steve Harvey, I'm like, who is this corny, lame-ass, bald-head dude with a damn mustache? He's just not funny to me. That's why he on Family Feud, too, so he can play into those stupid stereotypes and questions that they ask on that show all day. Cracker D said, AD, make sure you Google image Jared with the fake head. Okay. I'm gonna check that out. I'm probably gonna see it on one of these talk shows. Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Raven, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Hey, I watched a documentary on that show not too long ago, and it made me, I was like, damn, man, some of the stars that was on that show, I forgot. Like, damn, right, Raven was on Hanging with Mr. Cooper, which I forgot about. Raven was on so many shows. Hold on one second. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. And then the dude, I like Family Feud way better when it was like Louis Anderson. Man, that's when Family Feud was really good to me. When Louis Anderson, maybe Shazam will get better because Shazam been terrible too. Ever since Jamie Foxx and his daughter left, Shazam has been horrible. But now that Jamie Foxx is coming back with his daughter, I think that'll just add some type of excitement because he's actually a good host to me, in my honest opinion. Raven said the Miss Pat show on BT is crazy as fuck. I only watched one episode of the show and my jaw was dropped because of the crazy shit they were allowing to be said on that show. I agree with you, Raven. Now, that's something I talked about, but never on here. I talked about it offline. But yes, the Miss Pat show, that's why they pushing Miss Pat, because she's all the stereotypes. Single mom. She's bigger. She's loud. She's ignorant. She fucking says the most. Yeah, I was even mind blown when I first seen the Miss Pat show because they promoted like a regular sitcom, like comedy that we grew up with, which it is. It is a comedy, but the stuff that they be, man, I can't believe I was watching Miss Pat show and in one episode they was talking about coochies getting ate, and literally we're saying the word. That I'm not gonna say the word. Y'all know a word. But she was like, my blank ain't getting. I'm like, whoa, and that's why they promote Miss Pat. BET is terrible, period. All the shows that come on there ain't doing nothing but making black people look terrible. Just like Miss Pat show, it just makes you look terrible. It don't really make you look good. You said Louis was awesome. Yeah, I liked him as a host way better. And to be honest, I think Louis Anderson was funnier. I'm just going to keep it real. I could get a laugh out of him. Steve Harvey, I'm just like, get out of my face. I swear, that dude is just so annoying. I mean, we all got people, we all got different tastes, and he's just one of those annoying people to me, man. Cracker D say, I'm going to watch that Hanging with Coop, Doc. I need to rewatch that show. I think that show is on Hulu. I need to rewatch that, man. I haven't seen that show since I was young, so I would definitely like to go back and see what they're doing. I mean, I'm currently watching The Conners because I don't watch all of Roseanne. I watch every episode of Roseanne, but I never been able to watch the Conners because I want to see how that show progress. Because I see that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna treat Conners just like they did Roseanne. We're gonna watch these kids grow, and we're gonna watch the family grow. But I want to see it, man. Right now, I just started season 1 like yesterday or the day before. Got 5 more seasons to go through. Another show I need to finish off watching that I really like, that I've pretty much almost watched every episode, is King of the Hill. I need to finish that. I'm on like season 13, and I need to finish that last season. And I'll watch every King of the Hill episode because I like King of the Hill. I bet Harvey gets pegged by his wife. Man, I didn't even know he had a wife. So I never hear them talk about his family or nothing, right? Man. Oh, yeah, I need to finish that. I mean, just like Dragon Ball Z. Oh, my gosh. When I first got Hulu, I went on a Dragon Ball Z binge. I literally like watched every episode of everything, like literally, even the shit people didn't want to watch. That's what was inspiring me to make so many of them videos. One of these days, I need to get back to my Dragon Ball Z content because I do got a lot of knowledge when it comes to that anime. And I be kind of creative with it. It's just I haven't been watching it. I haven't been playing the games lately. So it kind of made me get on other stuff. But I did gain a good amount of attention from those videos. I need to get back on that. Mighty Reeves said, needs to rewatch Living Color and My Wife and Kids. Oh, In Living Color. Now, I haven't seen them in that yet. In Living Color is definitely one I need to rewatch because I can't really remember really many other episodes. Now, Wife and Kids, I like that show. I think that show is really funny. I've probably seen majority of My Wife and Kids episodes, and I liked it. I really like that show, man. That show is underrated, in my honest opinion. Anything when anyone's in it is hilarious, in my honest opinion. Raven said the shows on TV are rage fueling. LOL. I can't wait to start making videos again because these shows are easy inspiration for content. I agree, Raven. And again, if you ever, get out there and make some new stuff, let me know. Because I'll definitely be out there to watch and support because you be coming through, you be supporting me, and I appreciate it. All y'all that come through and chat it up with me, I appreciate it. I meant to drop a link. Time been moving so fast. My plan was to drop a link at like 15-20, but then we got to talking. Now we almost at 40. Now I'm like, damn, maybe next time. But next time I come, I'll have something to talk about. I like my music streams, but I gotta watch what I play on here because YouTube will promote you better if you watch your copyrighted stuff. Cracker D said, AD, you ever seen Bulletproof with Sandler and Wayans? I heard of that movie. Oh man, that's a movie, right? I think that's a movie I always wanted to watch but never watched. And you just reminded me about that movie, Bulletproof. I bet you, I never seen it, but I know just out the gate, I could tell that movie is hilarious. Raven said, do you watch the show called Shy? Because that is my favorite show. Nah, I never seen it. I think I've seen some of the actors who played on it on other shows because they was promoting it, but nah, I never watched it. I don't even know what channel it come on. Raven said, I am on season 5, episode 7 of the show. I am not on season 6 yet. Yeah, well, it must be something. That's how you know it's good, though. You watching it. I like that. That's one thing I do like about today's time. You can binge watch it. It's still good to get physical media, though, because I do believe that these DVDs, like we already know video games are worth something, but the DVDs and the Blu-rays are gonna, who knows, those could possibly surpass video games in the future. It could, and I advise people to get the seasons of the shows they like. If they got it for sale, like the Conners, I would have been bought that. I would have been bought that on Blu-ray or on DVD, but they don't have it. So it took me forever to get one of the streaming services to actually get it. Ooh, Tubi is pretty good. I'm starting to like Tubi a little bit. Shit, they be playing a lot of stuff. Mike Ryu said, I need to find out how to put music without getting copyright. Yeah, like me, I be knowing what be copyright. Like long as I don't get the big copyrights. Like I know not to play the real big videos. Like if I play a video, you'll get a slight copyright and it'll just be for the music or something, most of the stuff. And not everything I play, because I know it, but sometimes I like to listen what I like to, but it's true. It's like YouTube, it just gives them a reason to not push your stuff. Like, and I want to grow. Like, I feel like if your channel is bigger, you can get away with it a little bit more. But if you want to grow as a channel, I advise not doing any copyrighted anything, because it's to the point where somebody comes to your stream and they watch something, they'll watch and they only watch that copyright. Now they're giving views to that content creator and taking your views away. The side plays on Showtime. Okay. Cracker D said, I like The Sopranos, but the more I watch it, I hate it because every scene is at a table where they're all stuffing food in their face. I can't stand the sound. I never watched The Sopranos, man. I mean, I've definitely seen commercials for it. I remember when the show first came out. I remember The Sopranos used to be like one of the biggest talks when it comes to TV, but I never watched the episode of it. So it's like I have no opinion of it. TV shows and movies and stuff is just like video games. You can't play them all. You can't play them all. It's cool to have those big ass collections, right? But dang well it's gonna be impossible for you to play all that shit or watch all that shit. It's gonna be impossible. So we gotta pick and choose. But I'm listening though. I like people. People put us on. A lot of stuff that I like today, other people have put me on. You said you gotta watch it. It's so good. I hear you. I bet you they got Sopranos on Blu-ray. If I do, I'll probably get it on Blu-ray or DVD. He said, yeah. But all right, guys, I stayed well past my time. My plan was 30 minutes. Y'all know my lights. I like my late night streams, but I wanted to switch things up a little bit. Just try to see if we can attract a different audience. Much love to y'all. Man, I still like my late night streams because I be getting lit. We be turning up on there. But it's good to change things up and just talk. Like I said, if I do, I'll try to at least bring something to talk. Hopefully one day we can get more real conversations happening on here with other people joining. I would love for that to happen. Crackety said, you ever seen Stargate series SG-1? But I've seen a little bit of it, but I never fully watched it. Raven said, I started watching Tyler Perry's Zatima on BET, and I am on season 1, episode 6 of that show. That show has a lot of red pill stuff on it. Plus, the show makes me laugh because of the acting. Oh, I know Zatima. Oh, I definitely know all about Zatima. Shoot, I watch Sisters. Now, I don't like Sisters. I don't watch it no more. But it's like nowadays when I see Sisters, I know exactly what's gonna happen to the characters. Because like when it first came out, I did watch the first season of Sisters just to see. And then shit, look at Sisters. Sisters got like 7-8 seasons, and then Zatima come on, and now that got new seasons. And to be honest, man, I wish they would slow down. Tyler Perry need to slow down a little bit on Sisters, and Zatima a little bit too. He need to slow down because he not putting the effort into his other shows, which I like House of Pain. Like House of Pain, even though House of Pain is nothing like it used to be, right? I still like that show, and I still like to see what go on, and it make me laugh. And he ain't been putting no effort into House of Pain. Man, there ain't been a new season of House of Pain in almost a year now. And it ended on such a big cliffhanger. But yes, Zatima, I see that show all the time. I got a meme I be putting up from Zatima that I use. That's kind of funny. Later, y'all. Later, Cracker D, Rocket AD. Peace out, man. I'm going to go ahead, work on some other stuff. Got a short to put up. Trying to get back. I know I ain't been on here in a while. Tyler Perry show's acting is very over-exaggerated. I agree. Man, Tyler Perry, boy, who would have ever thought he would have been around doing this for this long? Man, who would have ever thought Madea would have went as far as it went? You said, what about the game? What game? What I was talking about with games, I think of what I was talking about. What I was saying, I was talking about how just like with games, we can't play them all. Or are you talking about the show, The Game? Because I do not watch that, but Drea do. Drea loves The Game. She loves that show. She watches that show to this day. But I don't really watch it like that. Is that what you're talking about? But all right. Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. Please. Yeah, you said the TV show called The Game. I mean, see, I be seeing it when Drea be watching it. I mean, I think it's kind of funny. Just something I never really got into, but I know she like it though. She definitely watches it. But all right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Hit that like button. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.